Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Silly Shark. I can't say the name and keep a straight face. It's Monday evening, Monday the 31st of January, I think it is. Who'd believe this is January? I mean, it's like, must be about 26 degrees or something like that, and sunny and rather gorgeous. I'm alone on the boat. Don't tell anybody, especially not the hawkers of fruit and vegetables and coconuts and clothing and other things who come plying their trade here in Marragot Bay. Marragot Bay was, I think, where the original Dr. Dolittle film was filmed. I don't know if there are any push-me-pull-yous around. The reason why I'm alone on the boat here is that everybody else has just headed off behind me in the dinghy. I just didn't really fancy it. I mean, this is beautiful. Who needs more than this? And frankly, it's always nice to have a little bit of time on one's own on board. A bit of peace and quiet, albeit with the engine running in order to charge the batteries back up a bit. This is a stunning location. It's really, really gorgeous. Coming in, if anybody knows it, it looks a bit like going into Dartmouth. The headlands either side, quite a narrow entrance. Probably a bit less traffic though. We've had a swim. I had a swim. I will spin round. I'm doing this on the selfie camera, but you might see a beach over there. I swam to that beach and back. Had a go at snorkeling. I haven't tried snorkeling since I was a child, and I have to say, sticking my head in the water like that was interesting. Not something. Well, I think I'll consider it a success if I can end this trip being able to snorkel and not panic. I think that's probably the bottom line on that. So how have things been since the last time I did a video? I think the last time I did it was in the hotel. So since then, I had a very pleasant time in the hotel on Saturday, and they'd allowed me to stay somewhat longer. I'd then gone down to the marina, Rodney Bay Marina, taken down there by Kurt, who'd done my tour and my airport transfer. Kurt was great. Please, if anybody comes to St. Lucia, look up Island Man Taxi. Absolutely brilliant. He very kindly dropped me down there for free, which was very kind of him. Met up there with the charter people who'd brought the boat up from Grenada. They'd motor sailed for 23 hours to get it up, and then waited for everybody else to arrive. Mark, one of the Marks anyway, Mark, Nigel, Eddie, Sue and Verity had flown in that day from London. They got there by about 8:15. We had a little bit of takeaway food, did all the handover stuff for the yacht, and that was sort of it. Spent the night in Rodney Bay. And then the next day, some of them went off to do a bit of provisioning, again with Kurt, who I understand was really amazing, really went around the supermarket with them, helped them out an awful lot. And then finally we got off and just did a little sail, took the boat out, motored out, and then sailed up and down a little bit in the bay. Just got the feel of the boat a little bit. She is, what is she? She's 43 foot. I've forgotten it. Beneteau Oceanus, I think. It is. So at the moment we've got 6 on board, and it's been. You wouldn't want too many more, I would say. It's one of those boats coming along behind there. Quite a few speedboats here. I'll hold my arm out so hopefully you can see back a bit there. So did a bit of sailing there. We then anchored in at Rodney Bay off Redouet Beach. The beach is, I think, the longest one on the island. Golden Sands. Apparently when cruise ships are in, it's absolutely rammed with people. But we were probably half a mile off it. It was a lovely position. had a nice meal last night. What did we eat last night? I can't remember. Chicken with jerk seasoning, and rice, I think it was. And then this morning, some of us had a swim in the sea, which was rather lovely. It is like being in a lukewarm bath, rather gorgeous. And then we sailed from there. It's only about 10 miles down here to Marragot. Basically what we're doing is trying to kill a little bit of time until our planned skipper, other Mark, arrives once he's escaped the snowstorms of New York. So he was due on Saturday, he's now due at 4 p.m. tomorrow, and the plan is for us to go down to Soufrière, which I think is now how you pronounce it. I get very confused, I'm not very good at these pronunciations. But anyway, Soufrière, hopefully we're going to go down there next to the Pitons, and he will then meet us there. In the meantime, so we had lovely sail down here, obviously mostly downwind. I say obviously because basically the wind comes from one direction around here, a nice bit of breeze. I did a little helming, but not vast amount, but that's fine by me. It's just nice being out here, nice sailing, nice just enjoying being in the Caribbean and being on the water. And then once we were here, did a bit of swimming. Had as I said, I swam over to the beach over that side. Show you again. Drank a few beers, ate a bit of food. I mean, that's basically what sailing trips are about, isn't it? Beer and food and a bit of swimming, and it was rather good. I hope you're not getting too much wind noise on this recording. I'm probably going to discover that you couldn't hear anything for the wind noise. It's just starting to get up a bit more. If I turn around, actually, that should block the wind. So I think that's all to report. So I mean, the long-term plan is, I say long-term, I mean, the 2-week plan is we've got to sail the boat down to Grenada, through St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So hopefully there are going to be lots more beautiful port stops like this, lots more beautiful sunsets. The sun isn't quite there yet, actually, somewhere over there. Should still be really good. So keep on following me. I will upload videos when I possibly can, but I can't promise when that's going to be exactly, but I will do the short ones at least, as often as I can. All right, thanks for watching.